We are considering the nomination of Administrator David Pekoske for a second term to lead the Transportation Security Administration. I want to welcome you back, Administrator, to the committee. Senator Cantwell has a lot going on right now, and I was a little late because I had another obligation, but agreed to come over and help out with chairing the hearing. So TSA employees, like those at Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport, keep our skies safe, our travelers on time, and the airport running day in and day out. It's critical that we rise to meet the increased demand for air travel and properly balance the need for safety with a quality experience for travelers. Congress created TSA on November 19, 2001 in the wake of the attacks of September 11th to strengthen the security of our nation's transportation systems and to prevent future terrorist attacks. Over the past 2 decades, TSA has evolved to deploy advanced technologies like touchless screening capabilities and to address new national security risks like cybersecurity. I'm sure something on your mind. TSA must adapt to meet new threats, including those posed by unique circumstances such as public health crises like the pandemic. At the same time, traditional resources such as canine explosive detection teams continue to play an important role in keeping us safe. We know that in airports across the country, TSA screens over 2 million passengers and 1.4 million checked bags for explosives and other dangerous items. This helps ensure the security of over 24,000 domestic flights and nearly 3,300 outbound international flights per day. We know that there have been delays at the airports. I was just talking to our TSA people as I came through Sunday night. We had no lines that day. We were very excited. We all did a group, not a group hug, don't worry about that, just kind of a celebration of the situation. And we know there's been workforce issues as there are at every place of employment practically around the country. I'm sure we'll want to talk about that some, the members will. But when you look at the numbers, 4th of July long weekend, from Thursday through Monday, TSA screened more than 11.3 million travelers. That is at more than 93% of pre-pandemic levels. And Friday, July 1st, was the busiest air travel day since the onset of the pandemic, with nearly 2.5 million individuals passing through TSA checkpoints. TSA needs to keep up with the rising demand and address any staffing shortfalls, and I look forward to talking with you about that. TSA is also charged to protect critical surface transportation systems that connect cities, manufacturers, and retailers and power our economy through more than 4 million miles of roadways, nearly 140,000 miles of railroad track, more than 470 tunnels, and over 2.8 million miles of pipeline. Last year's ransomware attack on the Colonial Pipeline threatened nearly 50% of the East Coast fuel supply. And again, another example where we need to harden our energy infrastructure. We are very pleased that we have your experience. In addition to your years of experience at TSA, of course, you provided counterterrorism, security, and intelligence support services to government agencies during your years in the private sector. You have a distinguished career in the U.S. Coast Guard, serving as the Coast Guard's 26th Vice Commandant, the second in command, while also serving as its Chief Operating Officer and Component Acquisition Executive. You hold a Master of Business Administration from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, also known as MIT, a Master of Public Administration from Columbia University, and a Bachelor of Science from the U.S. Coast Guard Academy. Needless to say, you are more than ready and experienced to have this job, as your smiling employees behind you are indicating, or whoever they are. They seem to be in your camp. I will say that much, don't you think, Senator Wicker? With that, I will turn it over to Ranking Member Wicker.
Paid actors, no doubt.